Hey everybody, it's Wolvash. Welcome back to Control. Okay, I learned something. If you quit the game and you are not at a designated checkpoint, it will throw you back to the last one of those little control areas that we had to do. And so now I gotta go find the error we're looking for again, back to the communication center. And I don't remember where it is, so it might take a minute. So, sorry. Did we go through here? It's got a light. Yes, communication depot. Follow the signs. We'll see if we have to fight again, because...
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Well, we got our gun out, which is not a good sign. Yep, we gotta fight him again. So, yeah, we gotta be careful about our checkpointing here. Checkpointing is going to be of utmost importance. But it didn't take long to get there, so because we stopped right here, so that's fine. But we can't go in there, we learned, or it will slowly kill us. Because whatever's happening in this place is toxic and tears at us. It's the same reason all these people are torn up. Oh, I got a couple headshots in there, maybe not. Oh, look at you. I do like that their first couple of shots seem to miss. Like it's, I've heard that that's one of those little like hidden mechanics in shooter games sometimes. Is that so things are not utterly unfair. The enemies never get the full drop on you. That's a thing, but I don't know that we want to go there yet. We might need to. I need to check out the stuff. Can we actually read the lunch menu? What? We can break the lunch menu. So that's for lunch. Hot lead. I keep wanting to like... What the frick? That's my melee. Oh, cool. I didn't know we could like wreck the background with it. That's awesome. Let's check out another shelter while we're here. Ooh, what in the world? Nope. Nope, can't go in there. Too bad, because I see something in there for us. Maybe this will tell us. Research and records. Hiss barrier. The Hiss resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. Two methods have been discovered for lowering them. 1, destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity. 2, destroy the Hiss entities in the area. The resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected services of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the Hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the Hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Refer to file redacted for full report. We ask a lot of questions in these files and don't actually provide a lot of answers. Havana AWE event summary. An auditory event occurred at the United States Embassy in Havana, injuring the majority of diplomatic staff stationed there. Redacted deaths were reported and the outgoing information has been managed. Bureau agents arrived at the embassy on the same day as the event was reported through federal channels, but were too late to witness the AWE, which was reported to have been redacted. Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise accompanied by an intense pressure in the ears. This lasted for blank minutes, redacted minutes even. No visual phenomena was witnessed. The scene was cordoned off and the embassy staff were transported to the continental U.S. After Formula I-9 was recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying as an altered item. The item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. What? A place went dark and had an event because there was a cowboy boot in the area? That's interesting. I guess... Let's peek in the bathroom. Something That sounds creepy to say. Unstable area notice. Please be aware, due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, this area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. Green is stable, yellow, low possibility of unanticipated building shifts, orange, high likelihood of unanticipated building shifts, red, frequent unanticipated building shifts. So that's why we're getting... I wonder if that's corresponding to the actual color in the world at the time. Like, that's why that one area is red, because it's got a high building shift happening. Oh, hey. Don't know why you guys put this in the bathroom, but it's not for me to say. Alright, dead letters and dead end. Okay. Oh, there's a lot. Oh, dead letters. I don't know if I made this joke already, so now's a good time. I didn't know this game was being directed by the Russo brothers. You see, because they like to put big title screens up for where you're at. Machine God. Dead letters. I had a dream, and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the gods you know, or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator, and the coils from my toaster, and the fans, plus the timing belt from my car's engine, and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. That'll be a awesome thrift store God you made. I'm just curious, because they're dead anyway. What happens? Nothing. Okay. I was wondering what would happen if they got shot. Would they react? Would they come alive? Sorry it's so dark in here, guys. A singing fish. This ought to be a good story. At least as good as the junk God robot. Mr. Governor, I called the police, but they never come to my house. I got a problem, and you got to send folk to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit a button, but it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs. It says a lot of cuss words. The devil got in my house because of the fish, and you got to come handle it. My wife is real upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. Aw, isn't it sad how Southern people are apparently stupid? Dude. What happened to that desk? Here's an event. Let's hire somebody to make an actual desk and not just drop a plank of wood on a couple of filing cabinets. We got a lot of dead letter stuff here. General Bureau. Greetings, Director Tench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters come to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is in the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connection to AWEs and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. P. Bartwell. Whoa, and that desk just flat out came apart. The dead letter office is the guy from the Office Space, like he got sent to work in the basement. What the frick is that? Whoa! Did I headshot him? Is that what caused that little explosion, or was that his shield breaking down? Whoa, hey. Let's get out of sight before that other cop comes back. He was wandering around. I hadn't done a melee attack on an actual bad guy yet. I wanted to see how it all panned out. So, I'm going back to a technical issue. I got the visual issue sorted out, but now I'm hearing like a bit of a stuttering with the audio. I don't know if it's just me or if anybody else is hearing it. I guess I'm not quite sure what to do about that. There's no settings for stuttering audio. Or is it part of the whole supernatural, just general wonkiness going around? Like I'm hearing a little bit of a in the background right now. I guess we'll just keep an eye on it. I hope it doesn't get too out of control. Or an ear on it, I guess, in this case. Oh, there's a good... Okay, I'm looking for a little circular autosave insignia in the bottom right. Whoa, okay. Whoa, don't want to be there. No ethereal ghost grenades. Please. Ooh, but we get to cleanse another power. And then the communications department is going to be back there once we get all this place rearranged. They're going to show me all the reset. That's fun. This house is clean. All right. Fast travel. Oh.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes.
Whoa.
Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Not a cup. And for anyone out there wondering, because I've made old man jokes, when I went to school, that was the first computer stuff I learned on, was those 8-inch floppy disks. What the heck? How do I get up there? It's been a long time, but I do remember them. And how cool it was when the 3.5-inch floppies came around. Alright, so we actually want to go in here. I don't think I need to go back down there. We'll have to go back through there at some point anyway, so.
We're on the right track.
You mean on the right track to communications? Yeah, that's the goal. Who's that? Welcome to the comms department. We are here to help. Tell that to this guy. The blood is splashing in like watery puddles. That's gross. Sometimes a bathroom is just a bathroom. Alright, we could go up or we could go around. Let's go where the blood is leading first. Oh, that's a long way. Whoa! Whoa! Dude, are you okay or did you just die?
An object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it.
Whoa.
We need to cleanse it.
I think we're just trying to get up there as quick as we can. Can we go through here? We're safe at the moment. A little bit anyway. It does see us and it's still trying to shoot us. We still got... Is that the one we just watched?
Objects of power can cause or be results of
Oh,
AWE's
it's a little bit different.
world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well.
Oh no, we saw that. Oh, this was the floppy disk one that we just saw. Okay. Now I feel silly. Alright, let's get across here. Before he starts launching these things in my face. Alright. And boogie across. And then down. Oh, it's the floppy disk. Ha! That's great. It can be bound to gain telekinesis.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
I mean, we're a little bit the director. Hold RB and release. This reminds me of an old game, Psyops. I think that's what it was called. It was an old PS2 game, I believe. And every broken piece is another piece we can play with. That's cool. I also like... Okay. Here's where it gets fun. We get to be telekinetic. Or sometimes we can just use our plain old punch that we had to start with before we were telekinetic. Explain that one, huh? Nope, can't use it to be a shield. That's awesome. The breakable environments are really I'm so glad they did that. The floppy disk is now bound and delivered. I wonder...
There you are. You were gone. Cut off.
Was that in the case files now? I wonder if the if that thing would have been those conversations where we hear them would have been translated whether or not I put on subtitles, because if you're supposed to know what that means, I don't. That's the only way. Okay, floppy disk, object of power 5KE, must be contained in a cell with no other loose material. The object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, the object allows Para-utilitarians, there we go, to telekinetically lift material and throw it a short distance. See Darling presentation 11.15 for more info. The object is currently bound to Redacted for research purposes. Stolen from a Soviet military base located in Redacted by agents Redacted and Redacted with the CIA, the diskette contained launch codes to Redacted missiles, believed to be reserved for use against Redacted. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. Any informant in the CIA tipped the Bureau off, and it was requisitioned by agents the next day. Cool.
I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Can I throw from this far away? Nice. I don't think trash bags are going to be that good. Maybe a cardboard box. Whoa. I like that 1-2 punch. Where are they? Something was shooting at me. I heard the gunshots. Dude, look at... Whoa! Oh, good. Holding it doesn't drain anything. You're the guy that was upstairs. Okay. That's a lot of fun. That is already tremendous amounts of fun. And the wreckage, look at that from where I threw before. Oh, that's so cool. Can I do that from a shot? Okay, then maybe that was already there. I'll say that might have been there. I wonder if I can pull, like, we saw the item up on the lockers. Or the time cards, or whatever it was. Nope. Okay, how did we get in here? We came... Which way did we come to get here? There's another shelter. We'll check it. It's dead end. Might as well see if anybody or anything is in here. I love all the stuff that we can throw. Low health boost. Book club, Samson. His demolition expert. The Bureau only allows, The Bureau only allows certain highly trained individuals to handle volatile materials and weaponry. Our demolition experts are instructed in the use of explosives in dimensions with distinct physical laws, making them important assets for engineering work as well as combat situations. Hiss demolition experts are the only observed Hiss variations to wield the specially built rocket-propelled grenade that is designed to identify and track redacted entities once fired, making them a threat to those whose termination should be prioritized in combat scenarios. I find it remarkable that Hiss restricts usage of this weapon to the Bureau personnel who train specifically for its use. What does this tell us about its behavior? Can it not pass along new information to corrupted entities? Still too many unknowns. Hiss Ranger. The Rangers are the Bureau's well-trained and well-armed expeditionary forces. Their Hiss-corrupted counterparts are equally formidable. Prior to corruption, Rangers were trained to use a variety of weapons in order to face any threat found during AWE response or threshold exploration, including submachine guns, assault rifles, and automatic shotguns. Hiss Rangers utilize these weapons as well as the advanced tactics taught by Bureau instructors. Some are additionally outfitted with Bureau-made body armor. Hiss Rangers have no observed paranatural abilities beyond some being protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance capable of stopping bullets. Considering the advanced training the Hiss Rangers are capable of applying to their situation, is it feasible to consider their human mind still remains intact to some degree? Or is the Hiss able to tap into this combat training and utilize it? Further observation is required. And correspondence. Book Club Notes for Penny by L. Sampson. So, I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was alright. The title, Unless You, could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess, but I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around, almost like catchphrase, got annoying real fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers and gun space hippies or a badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade City Planet and convert the entire population using those brain worms, and that space dogfight between the two ace pilots, sign me the fuck up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favorite character got killed. Not even halfway through the story by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. 2 out of 5. Oh man. This guy was in a serious book club. They have to write reports for each other. Okay, that's dead letters. That's the mail room. And what is this? Oh, this is where we came from. So, do we want to...
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Just want to make sure I'm going the right way. Dead letters is where we came from, correct? So I turn this corner. I want to find that, the area with the lockers, like I said. It might be back through here. Was it... Yeah, it's over here. Can I pull that off the wall? Nope. Apparently not. Okay, so that's not a thing we can do right now. Can I climb this? Wait a second. Can I climb this and just jump over there? Well, we kind of were going up in a second. Oh, well, that's one way to do it. Should have gone there the first time. My bad. Now, let's go back. Are there more of you? Or can we call that a day? I'm going to go up this time. Because that seemed to be the right place. And if this is the wrong place, it'll be locked. But we might find something useful. And we found something. If it's more of that, like, launch efficiency. What is that? We still only have the one, but launch energy cost, minus 8%. I don't know that that's that great. We'll just leave it alone for now. We still got to figure out how to upgrade anyway, so we need more slots and better efficiency. I feel pretty good right now, but I'm sure we haven't even come close to hitting the tough enemies yet. Alright. Let's proceed into the mailroom, because they said that's where we should go. And by they, I mean Emily Pope. I don't know what they're saying. They're talking about, like, happiness colors. That some colors are different than others. Through the mailroom. So we'll continue to look here for a moment. It's not the same thing because it has an external source, we think, but it kind of a little bit reminds me of Senua's Sacrifice, where you've got a voice whispering and chattering in the back of your head all the time. What is this? Clearance level 1, baby. Oh, somebody's hopping up. Oh, no, they're not. They were dusting out of existence. So, assets. Clearance level 1. Can I do it? What is this now? Oh, I don't know what this is yet. I can't mess with these. Alright, alright, alright. It's beyond my understanding at the moment. That's okay. I find myself in a situation where I'm like, I don't know what I want to use more, my telekinetic powers or my gun, because both are pretty cool. Alright, well, let's move on and see where we can trigger another save point. Because I don't want to do that thing where we mess up again. Oh! Where could we trigger a save point? I don't know. What can we pick off the ground here? Another clearance level one?
Open the door.
I have 2 of them? Does it show me having 2 of them? No. Interesting. So I wonder what that means. Is it going to be one key card? Our key card's going to get burned up, which makes no sense. But this also is an entire world that is designed to not make a whole lot of sense. So, yeah. We'll stop right here right now. And let's claim the control point. Let's make sure we have everything in order before I say we stop. So we're all healed. Everything is right with the world, though it wasn't very distorted to begin with. But now we know where to move on. And we're still heading towards the mail room. I mean, the communication room, which is not far from where we're at. So shouldn't take too long to get there next time. All right, guys. A little bit further into the mystery. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you come back for the next one. I'm actually enjoying this a whole lot. I really hope the story... I hope that it's not obtuse all the way through. I hope that it's obtuse for the sake of giving us cool revelations in the end. So my fingers are crossed. It's got a ton of potential, but the gameplay itself, out of sight right now. Love it. Love it. All right, guys. See you next time. Bye.